y'all, I'm Sam from Pancake Warriors. Today I want to share with you a super simple appetizer or even dinner idea. We're going to do nachos, but we're going to use sweet potatoes as the chip, but we're not going to do super thick chip or thin chips. We're going to make them thick enough. I just want to show you quickly how I'm cutting these. I'll show you this one. It's about, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch. So again, they're not super thin. They're not paper thin. They are decently sized. I just cut through my sweet potatoes slowly, carefully. If you need to, if you have a really, really big sweet potato, I'm using pretty bite-sized ones today. You can always do that a little bit slower, and you'll probably need 2 baking sheets depending on how many sweet potatoes. I've already put about 6 or 7 out here. Again, they're really small though. I want to show you up close kind of how we are cutting through these one time. Again, about 1/4 of an inch, just straight through. If you have any blemishes, you can just cut those off. I use organic sweet potatoes, so I don't mind eating the skin. But if you don't get organic, you may want to really wash these buggers off. But there you go. As you can see, I already have this lined with aluminum foil, so it is easy to clean up. These are going in the oven for 30 minutes. All right, I'll just quick show you how to get open an avocado. There's a top here. I just go all the way around. Oh, this one looks kind of bad, but it'll be all right. So we're making avocado crema here today. We're going to use some Greek yogurt. If you don't do dairy, you could use coconut yogurt here, or you could use even some coconut milk. But we're going to add a little bit of protein. And then I have a confession to make. I don't have a lime today. Normally I would add an entire lime to this, but we are just going to go without it. So if you have a lime, the juice of 1 lime, I'm going to add Valle, one of my go-to Greek yogurts. Just make sure you're using a plain Greek yogurt and that the only ingredients are what you would expect in a Greek yogurt. So no added sugars, no preservatives, things like that. I'm going to use half this container. And I already had 1 full avocado in here. So there's 2 avocado, the juice of a lime, half of a container of Greek yogurt. I'm going to do half of a teaspoon of garlic powder. And a full teaspoon of ground cumin. Cumin is what gives things like that smoky flavor. So I made this for my meal plans to start with, and I tasted it, and I immediately texted my cousins and said, oh my gosh, guys, you have to try this. It tastes just like the taco dip that our parents used to make when we were kids. And I texted them the recipe, and my cousin texted me back. She's like, you're a genius. This is amazing. So it is now like one of my favorite recipes to go to because it reminds me of being a kid and having all of our our childhood parties. So this is just going in a stand-up blender, just really quick. It'll be loud for a second. I apologize. That's as full as, or as blended as it's gonna want to get. I'm gonna add like 3 tablespoons. You can see it's already blending up a little bit. About 3 tablespoons of water to this. This is going to be like a drizzle, so you do want it to be a little bit watered down. So let's get that going. I didn't say it wasn't finicky. All right. And you might have to just convince it all to be friendly with each other. It smells so good. It really does smell just like if you ever had like the taco dip with the taco seasoning and cream cheese mixed together. Maybe you still have it now, but we used to have it all the time at parties as a kid, and my cousins and I would camp out with chips and literally just like race each other who could eat the most. This stuff reminds me of that so much. Perfect. So in the same fashion, we are going to use this. I think we're gonna need a little bit more water in this today, but I'll just give you kind of a look-see as to, it's nice and thick, okay? So this would be, if you're just gonna be dipping your little nachos in it, I would leave it at this, but we're gonna use it as a drizzle. So I'm gonna add about another 1/4 of a cup, 2 tablespoons at a time to this. And I'm also gonna start some, I'm also gonna start some black beans as well. So I'll show you those in just a second. All right, y'all, so we're gonna do assembly of our nachos. So we have our potatoes that are done. They're, like I said, they're about 1/4 of an inch. Those are gonna be the base of our nachos. I have some black beans here that I drained all the liquid from, just canned black beans. I added about 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/2 of a teaspoon of cumin, and just a touch of salt. Taste it, make sure the seasonings are what you love. And then we're gonna make these like sloppy nachos. Just gonna show you a few here. We won't do all of them. The glue that's gonna hold all this together is going to be a little bit of cheese if you do cheese, or you can just do the avocado crema. Honestly, even without the beans, it's really good. So I'm just gonna show you a few. Then you've got your avocado crema, okay? If you're going to put these in the oven, I suggest we just do a little bit of cheese first, okay? Like I said, it'll kind of help hold the beans on. It'll get all crispy and crunchy. We're gonna let that cook. So make as many of these as you'd like. Put your cheese on, let it cook in the oven for 3 to 5 minutes just so that the cheese melts. Then we're gonna top it with some diced tomato and avocado crema. So I'll show you everything kind of assembled. I'll show you the drizzle of the crema and we'll show you the end product. So these were in the oven for just a few minutes. I put cheese on some, none on other. I started topping them with some tomatoes, cherry tomatoes that I just diced. And now I'm just adding a little smidge of the avocado crema that we made earlier. Remember, this does have yogurt in it, so it's not something you want to just let sit out for hours at a time. Honestly, I don't expect these to sit around for very long though. So I will just show you a finished product here. So just like a normal nacho, you just pick it up. Yeah, it's gonna be sloppy, but that's what you love about nachos. Take these to your next game. They're super filling. The beans are full of good protein and fiber. The potatoes are good, full of fiber. You get some nice healthy fats from the avocado and some protein from the Greek yogurt. If you like this recipe, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you make this recipe, tag us on Instagram or tag us on our Facebook page. We'd love to see your creations. Again, I'm Sam from Pancake Warriors. Have a great day. Enjoy your snacking.